and the way this specifically one is designed is this one will work with almost any spinning reel, from size 1000 all the way up to like 3000 for your big catfish spinning reel, stuff like that. Now this particular one will also work for bigger bait casters. I just printed this one because I primarily crappie fish, so I don't have a huge use for bait casters unless I'm out bass fishing. But anyways, how this will work is you'd attach this to wherever you deem fit in your garage, and then you simply set it in here, rotate it 90 degrees, it snaps in place, and then you have it up on your wall and out of your way. Now, one thing that everybody knows is these aren't necessarily cheap. Even the cheap ones aren't necessarily cheap. But this guy right here, I see these online all the time for right around $1 a piece. So that's still a pretty good investment versus like leaving your reel thrown around the garage, lost, misplaced, accidentally get something thrown on it or bend it or break it. And if you 3D print these, I want to say that my 3D printer said that it used about 35 cents worth of material to print this one little reel mount. And like I said, it's super easy again. Attach it to the wall, stick it in there, it'll be on the wall. You rotate it 90 degrees, she's in there. Like I said, they're pretty firm, depending on what type of filament you use if you're a 3D printer. But like I said, I'm applying quite a bit of pressure. So they're pretty durable for, like I said, a few cents or $1 if you're buying them online. Now the next one, the bass guys will like, and that is your treble hook guards. Now, I made these myself, and I was actually super surprised with how cheap they were. So now this is a crappie crankbait for guys that pull for crappie, but these two little treble hook guards cost 3 cents for both of them to 3D print. Now, there's also files for a medium size. My 3D printer said it was almost 3 cents for one. And then you have your large treble hook guards, which also it said cost 3 cents. So you figure if you're throwing crankbaits, you're looking at 6 cents, for both. Now, this particular style I chose to use, not only because it was effective, it worked, because there were some different styles out there, but I like this style because as you can see, it has a hole that goes completely through at the bottom there.